So we are going to revise this chapter, Introduction to Computer. So you have read this all in last 2 weeks. So what is computer? A computer is an electronic general purpose machine, or computer can be defined as electronic device which processes data after taking input and gives the desired output. So, or stores them in storage device. So computer is an electronic general purpose machine. This chapter you have read in class 4 also. So a computer has 4 functions: input, processing, output, and storage. So computer has 4 functions, that is input, processing, output, and storage. With the help of this, you can, with the help of these 4 functions, computer can perform its work. So input, processing, output, and storage. So input, when we give input to the computer, then CPU, central processing unit, will do its processing. When the processing is complete, you will get an output that is known as result. So when the processing is complete, you will get a result. When you get a result, after that you can store in your storage device, whether it is in a pen drive, CD, DVD, hard disk, memory card, in any storage device you can store. Another is some basic terms like hardware, software, data, information. Hardware, the physical part of a computer, is called hardware, or the part of computer which we can touch and feel is called hardware. The part of computer which we can touch and feel is called hardware, or the physical part of a computer is called hardware. Now software, the programs that tells the computer what to do, is called programs. So the programs, whatever the program, whether you open game or anything from the computer, then that is a software. It is a software, or the part of computer which we cannot touch and feel is called software. So the part of computer which we cannot touch and feel is called software. Data, individual facts like first name, price, quantity, order, etc. is called data. So individual facts like your name, it may be your name, it may be your age, it may be your address, it may be your class, then it is a data for the computer. So data is a raw facts given to the computer. Information, data which has been processed into a useful form. Whatever the data you will give to the computer, if it gives a meaning, then that is a information. If you type your full address, then that is a information for others. Okay, so these are the terms that is used in our computer language. Now, parts of computer. We have got different parts of computer. Okay, these are the parts, different parts. Normally, the main important parts are keyboard, mouse, monitor, CPU box. These are the 4 important parts. Okay, if you want to hear the sound, then we have got this speaker. That is also a part. If you want to print anything, then there is printer, scanner, mouse pad. These all are the parts of computer. And if you attach anything in the computer, then it may be the parts of. If you attach joystick, then that is also a part of a computer. Okay, so these are the parts of the computer which you have already learned in class 4 also. So what makes the computer powerful? What makes the computer powerful? The 4 things that makes the computer powerful are speed, accuracy, reliability, and storage. These 4 things makes the computer powerful. Speed can do a billions of work in a second. So a computer can do billions of work in a second. Accuracy, computer will always give you 100% correct answer. Okay, reliability, so computer will not do mistakes. If we do mistakes, then only computer will do mistakes. Otherwise, computer will always gives you 100% correct answer. And storage, if you want to save anything in the computer, you can save anything in the computer. That is called storage. It may be your photos, videos, songs, movies, games, whatever you want, you can save it in your storage device. And whenever you want, you can open it. So that is the, so these are the four things that makes the computer powerful. Now, what is input? So input refers to the process of entering data, program, and command into the main memory of a computer. So input refers to the process of entering whatever you enter from keyboard, mouse, then that may be whether it is data, that may be a program or command into the main memory of a computer. The most common input device are keyboard and mouse. So the most common input device is keyboard and mouse. These are the device. Now types of input: data, program, command, user response. So these are the four types of inputs. Data, data is a raw facts given to the computer. Programs, the programs that you use in the computer, whether you play games, that is also a program, whether you listen to music with the help of that program. Commands, whatever the commands you will give to the computer, whether you save, open files, print, these are the commands. User response means computer will ask you a questions and you have to answer the options like yes, no, cancel. If you press that keys, then that is user response. Computer will ask you a questions and you have to give the answers. So there is input, processing, output, and storage. So you can see in the picture a boy is reading a letter. So that reading is input, and after reading that he is thinking of reply, how to reply, what to reply. Then that thinking part is processing. After that he will write in the paper, then that is output. So input, processing, and output. So in our daily life, many activities can be classified into three stages: input, processing, and output. Understood? So now what is processing? After input is given, computer will do its work. That doing work of computer is known as processing. So the action taken to input is called processing. The processor, also known as Central Processing Unit, CPU, of a computer is a unit where all major processing takes place. So whatever you will do in the computer, that is done in the Central Processing Unit. Now types of processing. There are two types of processing. One is arithmetical operation, another is logical operation. Arithmetical operation means all the calculation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, that is done in arithmetical operation. Whereas logical, comprehension, decision making, that is done in the logical operation. If you give your logic, where you have to give your logic, then that type of operation is logical operation. And if you want to do any calculation, that is done with the arithmetical operation. So these are the two types of processing. Now, what is output? The result obtained by the computer is called output. So when we give input to the computer, then there will be processing. When the processing is complete, you will get a result. So that result is known as output. Or in other words, output is a data that has been processed into a useful form, now called information. So when we give data to the computer, and if it is useful, if it gives meaning, then that is a information for us. There are two types of processing. They are sorry, not processing, two types of output. They are hard copy output and soft copy output. Hard copy output, the output which we cannot delete or erase, is called hard copy output, like your book. Book is the hard copy output. And soft copy output means the output which we can delete or erase is known as soft copy output. The text that you see in the computer screen, with the help of backspace or delete key, you can delete the thing. So that is soft copy output. So the example of soft copy output are printer and plotter. In soft copy output device are monitor and speaker. Okay. Now what is storage? Storage refers to the media and method used to keep information available for future use. So whatever we keep in the storage device, that can be used whenever we want. We can use after 1 day, we can use after 1 week, we can use after 1 month, we can use after 1 year, 2 year also. So whatever you keep in the storage device, that is safe until you don't delete it. So storage refers to the media and method used to keep information available for future use. So that storage may be hard disks, CD, DVD, floppy disks, pen drive, the most popular one nowadays, that is pen drive. There is memory card. These all are the storage device, especially secondary storage device where we will keep information. Now, types of storage. There are two types of storage. One is primary storage, another is secondary storage. Primary storage is also known as internal storage, and secondary storage is also known as external storage. In class 4 also you have read about computer memory. There are two types of computer memory you have read, that is internal memory and external memory. Internal memory is also known as primary storage, or external memory or external storage is also known as secondary storage. So these are the examples. So this is the end of our first chapter, introduction of computer. Okay. If you have any questions, you can